This is not a field, it's a lake except there is no water. So grass is growing and feeding the sheep. Like other water streams in eastern Iraq, Hamreen Lake has been drying up since Iran started diverting where the rivers flow near its border with Iraq. Now life in the Diyala province is all about drought. Canals that were once full of water are now filled with rubbish. Nearby orchards and farms are a withered, desiccated landscape. About 65% of Diyala residents relied on agriculture. Many of them have now left. Dead roots are all that remain of Ali MUTLIQ's orange and pomegranate orchard. He says some of his neighbors have had to take on construction jobs and pay daily.
Only a few farmers manage to dig wells to irrigate their land. We buy underground water for household use, and it's still costly because we've lost our farms, the only source of income.
Tankers now provide the water supply for many areas. But in some remote villages, water from wells is desalinated and sold for drinking. Officials say that cannot be sustainable.
We can't rely on well water for a long time. We have suspended all agricultural activities. The two countries must start negotiations and come up with an immediate solution to the crisis.
Iran and Iraq had a 1975 agreement for shared water, but that fell apart when the two countries went to war in the 1980s. Hamreen Lake used to hold more than 2 billion cubic meters of water. But because of Iran's dam program, it has lost much of that capacity. It has resulted in the Diyala River drying up, seriously affecting one of Iraq's two major river sources, the Tigris. Iraq has been suffering significant water shortages in several other regions. With flows of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, the country's lifelines also obstructed by dams built by Turkey. Experts say unless a deal can be achieved on water supplies, hundreds of thousands of hectares of agricultural lands could disappear. And that could cause a major population shift in the region. Mahmoud Abdelwahed, Jazeera, in Diyala province, eastern Iraq.